Hey, we're live. Bruins Lightning Game 4, basically a must-win for the Bruins. If they lose tonight, they're done. You can't go back to Tampa down 3-1. What's up, Derek? Thanks for being here, man. I'll put that up in the chat, but we know people don't read, so. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yes, thank you guys for being here. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Be a lot better if the Bruins win tonight, but we'll have to see. Big lineup changes for the Bruins tonight. Donato and Brian Giunta are coming into the lineup, and Riley Nash and Danton Heinen are out tonight. So big lineup changes. Hey Ryan, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. And yeah, I'll pray for you, Caps Pens. Quite the series they've had with Washington and Pittsburgh. That's been a heck of a series so far. I'll pray for you, man. So Boston's been, yeah, Tampa's up 2-1 right now. Yeah, for sure, man. Boston's played like absolute garbage the last 2 games, like really absolute garbage. So they need a major turnaround tonight if they're gonna tie this series up. All the other series are tied 2-2, so Boston's got to follow suit here, or this is going to be a short series, I think. I think if it goes back to Tampa, 3-1, Tampa Bay, then it's just over in 5. The Lightning will win at home, and that will be it. New card members get a $1-for-$1 match at the end of their first year, only from Discover. Own the Rockets. Cold Light, cooler, cleaner, and crisper. Refreshing for the snack. Yo, Steven Stamkos, what's up? Don't you got a game to play in like 10 minutes? Pat, thanks for being here, man. Yeah, no, I think that whoever wins this series probably ends up being the Eastern Conference representative in the Stanley Cup. Oh, that's why you only have 1 point this series. All right. Stamkos is hurt. Must be why he's only got 1 point. How about Nikita Kucherov with a fat 0 on the score sheet so far this series? 3 games in, and Kucherov still got zip for points. That's really interesting. Could be a bad thing for the Bruins, though, because he's going to break out of that eventually. My predictions for tonight, well, let's see. I really want Boston to win, but my confidence level is really low with them right now. Yeah, the first line's only point was that empty net goal last game. For predictions tonight, I'm going to say this level is not very high in them right now, especially after the way that they've played the last 2 games. But I'll say 4-2 Boston for this game, and 5-4 Vegas in the late game tonight. I don't see Vegas losing a really important Game 5 on home ice. Ooh, wow, the hard-hitting questions already. Kyle Connor or William Nylander? Oh, that's tough. They're both really good. Connor has been a lot better in the playoffs than Nylander was. Nylander did not have a good playoff series against Boston, but I still think Nylander is the better overall player, I think. Bergeron or Stamkos? Bergeron. Bergeron's like one of my all-time favorite players. He's just so good at everything. Um, Great offensively, great defensively, so smart. Like Bergeron, I think is like the ultimate hockey player. Yeah, Nylander didn't do anything either. Um, that in Hedman or Chara now? Oh, that's obvious. It's Hedman. Char Chara is 41. Of course, Hedman now. Hedman's probably going to win the Norris Trophy this year. He should at least. I think he was the best defenseman this year. Yeah, Nylander is pretty soft, but he's got so much skill though, and him with Matthews together is just lights out. Doughty or Hedman? Hedman. I think now Hedman is probably the best defenseman in the league. Yeah, Char's still pretty good. He's a very good shutdown guy still. But he's 41 and he looks like he's 41. Yeah, I got the Hard Rock hat on. Yossi. Roman Yossi is the Nashville Predators' best defenseman. He's their best defenseman. Yep, I'm with you on that, Stamkos. Man. Boston's line combinations are interesting tonight. When's the game starting? I think 7:15 is actual puck drop. Yeah, Derek. Yeah, Boston's line combinations tonight are very interesting. I mean, the top line's still together, and the top two lines are still together, but they completely shook up the bottom six, which they needed to do because the bottom six was horrendous in the last couple of games. But Riley Nash is out. He's been awful lately. I still think he's hurt. I think he's still hurt from the end of the regular season. But he's been bad. Danton Heinen's out. He hasn't done much all playoffs long. So Ryan Donato's finally in, which I think it should be a big boost offensively. And Brian Gianta's in for his first action of the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see. That it's Donato, Corrali, and Gianta as the third line. Backus got dropped down to the fourth line to play with Schaller and Corrali. Schaller's back in Schaller and Wingel's move didn't have the desired effect at all. Yeah, Subban has definitely improved defensively, but I feel like he was more electric like a few years ago more than he is now. But he has gotten a lot better in his own end. Yeah, I definitely still take Yossi. And yes, I'm watching it on NBCSN. Yes. Pens and Caps is tied 2-2. Washington was up 2-1, and then Pittsburgh won last night 3-1. So that series is 2-2 now. All the other series are 2-2 except for this one, and this one's still at 2-1. This series started later. Yeah, I don't have much faith in the Capitals, honestly. I've never seen them. I want Washington to, like, I don't want them to choke, but they just do it every single year. So, it's hard to expect anything else from them. They just do it every year. I think we could see a lot of 7-game series this round. Yeah, I think. I think Washington versus Boston would be a pretty long series. I think Tampa Bay would handle Washington if that was ended up being the conference final matchup. I think. I think. I think whoever wins this Boston Tampa Bay series is going to be the Eastern Conference champion, and it's looking more and more like it's going to be Tampa Bay. I mean, they are just so good. It's really unbelievable how good they are. Oh, not quite time for the game to start. I wish I'm going to get another Rene Rancourt performance here with 300 fist bumps before the game starts. Family Guy? I like old Family Guy. I haven't watched any of the new seasons or anything, but I like old Family Guy. I think it's a funny show. Hopefully he doesn't do 4 fist bumps again. Where do I live? Massachusetts, down near Rhode Island. It just showed Andrei Vasilevsky with his mask off. He looks way too baby-faced to be a Russian. Like, Russians are usually really rugged looking, and Vasilevsky's got a complete baby face. He looks like he's 17. Yeah, Panarin does too. But, like, that's so... Oh, God. Did he just do 5 fist bumps? What an... Bruins lose. Game's over. Because of Rene Rancourt. Andrei Vasilevsky, 6-2 in the playoffs. 925 save percentage, that's pretty good. Tuukka, 5-5 in the playoffs. 907 save percentage, not as good. So Boston's starting their big line, I see. Yeah, Tuukka does have an odd face, but he's Finnish, so I remember he's not the only Finn that has an odd looking face. So the Braden Point line is starting for Tampa, and the top line, Bergeron, Marchand, and Pastrnak are starting for Boston. Boston is in a must-win situation. They need to have a much better start than they had the last game. Bergeron. Wow, that shot almost snuck through. That was a nice shot. Bergeron or McDavid. All right, well, McJesus wins that one because I think McDavid is one of the top 2 players in the league. So McDavid wins that. That was a good shot from Pastrnak there. Crosby and McDavid are the best 2 players in the league. So those 2 definitely beat Bergeron. Oh, some fourth line time here from the Bruins. They definitely want to establish a forecheck and start hitting. Yeah, I don't like Crosby either, but he's still filthy at hockey. He's definitely one of the best players in the league. Yo, get in there and hit. Good job, Backus. Achari has been very invisible this series. He hasn't thrown any meaningful hits. He hasn't done much offensively. I'd like to see him get going and start doing something. Crowd's into it early. Boston has got to score the first goal here. That's a horrible turnover. Oh, God. Now Tampa's got the puck in the offensive zone. Big save from Rask. That was a horrendous turnover. I think it was Rick Nash. Horrendous. Yeah, it was Rick Nash. What an atrocious turnover. If Boston gives up the first goal, it's just going to be so deflating that the game will probably just end then. Like, they have to score first in this game. Now the Lightning's top line's out, and it's the Krejci line for Boston, who isn't exactly the greatest in their own end, so that's an interesting matchup. This line is not full of defensive masterminds. Rick Nash needs to do something. He's had one good game so far these playoffs. Like, he needs to start racking up some points here. I know he's notoriously not a good playoff performer, but I mean, he's got to do something. Krejci's been invisible most of this series. He's got to do something. Here's the new makeshift line, third line here with Corrali, Gianta, and Donato. Let's see if they can get anything going. Be nice if Donato could score. Wow, Pastrnak through the neutral zone. Nice shot. Need more of that if you're the Bruins. Possession of the puck through the offensive zone through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Need more of that if you're the Bruins. That was a nice rush from Pastrnak. Yeah, I don't know, man. Not a big crowd tonight, I guess. McQuaid just buried someone in the corner. Oh, it's Tampa's fourth lines out there. They're very physical. Well, at least Boston hasn't spent the entire first part of this game in their own end like they did last game. But now they just iced it, so they're going to be going back to their own end. What is my favorite team? Boston. Boston's my favorite NHL team because they're my home team. So, always been a fan, always will be. So now we got Barzal or Keller. Barzal. Matt Barzal, definitely. He had 85 points this year. And they just iced it again. I don't live in Boston, but I live in Massachusetts. So, state. So the top lines are matched up now, and Boston has just iced it twice in a row. Not good. And what the hell is going on here? These freaking linesmen, man. These freaking linesmen. Just drop the puck. Panarin's better than Saad, I think, and I think that this year proved that. I go to a university, Worcester State University. No, I do not speak French. I only speak English. That's it. I don't know any French or any other language. Offside. Come on. Nice block there from Hedman. McAvoy was open in the slot. Oh, if McAvoy had slid that over to his right. Oh, I don't know who that was for Boston, but they were wide open to the right of McAvoy there. He would have had an easy goal. Damn. And here comes Tampa in on the forecheck, and they take the puck. What else is new? Get it out. No, Boston, oh my, another horrible turnover from Boston. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is absolutely embarrassing defense from the Boston Bruins. And atrocious. What is Rask doing? First of all, that Krejci line is atrocious in their own end. They're awful. None of them can play defense. Rick Nash sucks. David Krejci has been invisible this series. And what the hell were Chara and McAvoy doing defensively? That was atrocious. Unbelievable how awful that was. That's probably the end of this game. Point just went through everybody and to score, and no one on Boston hit him or took the puck away. That was just embarrassing. Yeah, exactly. Point just went through the whole freaking team. In Rask, I don't know what Tuukka was doing on that. He completely slid out of position and didn't stop the puck. Just ridiculous goal. I mean, great play from Braden Point, but it was absurd that that Boston's defense allowed him to do that. That's just that's the lack of effort that has been a problem for the Bruins in this series. Do I like Rene Rancourt's celebrations? No, I don't at all. I don't like Rene Rancourt that much either. I'm glad he's retiring after this year. Here's Tampa now completely controlling the play because they're just completely outworking Boston. They're much more physical than Boston. Boston just looked horrible this series. I don't know what happened. This is not the team that scored 100+ points in the regular season. Do I want to learn French? Not particularly. I don't. Learning another language is really difficult, and I took Spanish in high school for a few years and didn't actually learn it, and I don't really plan on learning any other languages. It takes way too much time and effort. I don't like studying, so I don't think I'm going to learn French or any other languages. I cannot believe the lack of intensity from the Boston Bruins. I mean, they're getting absolutely worked in this series. Really embarrassing, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see the Caps finally knock off Pittsburgh. I mean, I just don't want Pittsburgh to win again, but I'm not gonna ever. I don't expect the Caps to win. I want them to, but I don't think they are because they lose all the time. They always choke in the playoffs. It's just what they do. So. Yeah, shout out to William here in the chat. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for watching. Glad to have you. Yeah, I know bonjour and stuff, but I'm probably not going to learn French, even if it is pretty simple. And yeah, I didn't see the problem with Wilson's hit either, but I don't want to see anyone get hurt, so I would never wish a broken jaw on Crosby. But I would like to see the Caps knock off the Pens because, well, I'm just so sick of the Penguins at this point. Yeah, Boston needs to establish something in the offensive zone here. And now a freaking penalty. The Bruins knew that they needed to win this game. Hey, King Gamer, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. The Bruins knew that they had to win this game. They knew that they needed to play with more intensity. Wow, Stamkos just missed that net. Wow. And they've had an equally awful start as they have in the first few games. Like, does this team not get it? That was what a weak penalty call. What a weak penalty call. Hey, Kari, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Yeah, well, this ought to be another Tampa goal, so it should probably going to be 2-0 pretty quick here. Yeah, I don't know how Stamkos didn't score there, but he's had a rough series so far. But it doesn't matter because the other lines have been good, so especially the point line and the Paquette line. Those two lines have been great for Tampa Bay. Yeah, Boston's penalty kill is not very good. And he's got wide open ice. Well, the Lightning have enough weapons on offense to have a dangerous power play. They're not a team I would want to give a lot of power play time to. Everything that Boston needed to fix at the start of this game, they literally didn't fix. Like they've still been really bad. That barely went wide. That was close. And delay a game. Unbelievable. Yep, delay a game, back to the power play. They'll have 5-on-3 for 20 seconds, and then you can't just flip the puck like that. You'd think that people would know that by now. This delay of game rule has been in for years now. You can't just toss the puck up in the air in the defensive zone, and these players do not learn. Like you gotta know that by now. Oh man, so now Boston's in quite the hole. They're lucky that they won that faceoff because that pretty much ends the 5-on-3 part of this. But still, Jesus, you can't give Tampa another power play, which they now have. That just missed. Point almost just scored again. Oh my God. That was a big save by this game. And a rocket blocked. And they can't get it out. There's a surprise. Yeah, the 5-on-3 is over. It's 5-on-4 now. Saw that coming. Now it's 2-0 Tampa. Boston's done. Boston's done. This team's just cooked. I don't know what the issue is, but they do not look like the team that won so many games in the regular season. I would guess that there's a lot of guys playing injured right now. That's the only thing. That's the only explanation I can think of, is that there's a lot of guys playing through injuries right now. Is they have no intensity, no speed, no intensity, no puck possession, no offense. They're not physical. Like in a matchup between Tampa Bay and Boston, you would think that Boston would be the more physical team, and that has not been the case at all. Tampa has manhandled the Bruins physically. This has just been an overall embarrassing series for the Bruins. I'd say that they're done. Not just one thing. There's a lot of things that are very wrong with this Bruins team, but they are not the team that almost won the Eastern Conference this year. Like something is very wrong. That was a nice slick play by Donato, but can't turn it into anything. And back check. That's how you back check. And Here come the Lightning. Boston's got their fourth line on the ice now, trying to establish some sort of forecheck, but Tampa, and that's a penalty. That's tripping. Yanni Gourde to the box. You knew Boston was going to get the next power play. They just gave Tampa 2 in a row back to back. You knew that Boston was going to get the next power play. So now Boston has a chance to respond, and this is going very similar to Game 3. Oh, man. Tampa up 2-0. Boston has a chance on the power play to score. They can make it 2-1. Then they'll probably give up another goal, and it will be 3-1, and it will be a carbon copy of the last game. Boston has looks like they have fixed nothing that they were doing wrong in the last 2 games. Nothing has changed. It's unbelievable. This is an unfortunate performance so far from the Bruins. Kucherov or Marchand? Kucherov all the way, dude. Kucherov is absolutely filthy. I think Kucherov's the second best goal scorer in the NHL behind Alex Ovechkin. Yeah, tripping's always been a penalty. Like, that's one of the OG hockey rules. Tripping's always been a penalty. You shouldn't. You have to be in control of your stick. No, I don't think so. I think Kuch is a better goal scorer than Laine. I think as far as a pure shot goes, no, I think as a pure shot goes, Ovechkin's number 1, Kucherov's number 2, and Laine's probably 3. But I think Kuch is up there challenging Ovechkin as a goal scorer, and as far as his shot goes. Yeah, there's a lot of factors that go into that. Just because someone scored more goals doesn't mean they're in one season doesn't necessarily mean that they're a better goal scorer. I think Kucherov's shot is slightly better than Laine's. Wow, now yeah, Kucherov's goals are just filthy. Like, and his shots just like are rockets every single time. It's unbelievable. Lose the series. That's what they're gonna do if they lose this game. They're gonna lose the series. It's simple as that. They look awful. There is something seriously wrong with this team right now. They look awful. And Boston finally gets puck possession after 10 seconds. They probably won't do anything with it. And they don't clear it. All right. What? And save. So Boston's had puck possession, and they can't score anything. Like, they're not even getting good shots. They're just gonna waste this power play. Over. And save Vasilevsky again. Yeah, they do look like they're going through the motions. No, I'm not. You're not seeing the game. Watch the game on TV if you want to see it. I'm not getting my channel copyrighted because you want to see the game. Yeah, no, Vasilevsky's been good. He's been really solid in goal. I don't care. You get out of here. I don't care. And cleared. And oh my God. Well, Tampa's pretty much killed it at this point. Boston can't even get possession now. I mean, they just look absolutely terrible. So Tampa killed the penalty. Boston had possession for most of the power play, and then they didn't do anything with it. Vasilevsky's been strong so far. But Tampa Bay's defensive structure has just been so good. In this series, defensively they've been so good. And cleared. Out of the zone. Tampa with more puck possession here. There's 5.5 minutes left in this first period. And it does not look good for Boston. Back to commercial. Offsides, Tampa Bay. But it doesn't matter. They're still carrying the play. And Boston looks bad. Oh, damn. Official vehicle of the NHL. Pepsi's always had great taste. No, see, I don't feel stupid doubting the Bruins in this series. They've looked so bad in the last 2 games that I'm just fully expecting them to lose now. In the regular season, they did pull a lot of games out of their asses, for sure. But even in the first round, they did it. But this series has been totally different. They don't look nearly as good in this series at all. Yeah, and Boston can't play bad against a team like Tampa, and they are playing bad against Tampa. So it's not going well for them at all. My pick for the Cup, well, it's been Nashville all since before the playoffs started. I'm gonna stick. I guess I'm sticking with Nashville, I guess. Although I think there's pretty wide open this year as far as who's going to win. I think that there's a lot of teams with a chance. There's Teddy Bruschi waving the towel. He did the pregame flag waving. Ray Bork's there too. But I don't think it doesn't matter what sports heroes Boston brings in. If they continue to play like this, they're done. Point or Krejci? Point. Krejci disappears for long stretches, and is very he's very invisible for far too much of the time. I like Braden Point better. I like Braden Point a lot. Now we got another penalty. Yeah, Bruins Pens don't doesn't really look like it's going to be happening. Looks like it's going to be Lightning Pens. Oh, so Stamkos just caught Rick Nash in the head with an elbow. Yeah, Braden Point's extremely underrated. The kid is absolutely nasty, and he's only getting better. All right, see you, Derek. Thanks for being here, man. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Lightning Pens in the conference final. That's my guess now, I would say. We need to, yeah, Bruins really need a goal here for sure. They absolutely need a goal here. It's not the end of the world if they can go into the into intermission in a 2-1 game. That game certainly would be far from over at that point. Yeah, Lightning Pens I think would be very run and gun and would be extremely entertaining to watch. So, I mean, if the Bruins don't end up making it, I think it's conference final is going to be really good anyway because Lightning Pens would be absolutely wild. And the Bruins are already not doing anything on their power play. Surprise, surprise. Wow. Pasternak just finds a loose puck there. Wow. Boston's back in it. They get another power play goal just like they did in Game 3. The puck just kind of bounced up and no one really knew where it went except for Strawman. Vasilevsky had no idea where that puck was. Rick Nash had no idea where that puck was. Ryan McDonough was turned completely around, had no idea where that puck was. Strawman and Pasternak were the only two that knew where that puck was. And Pasternak beat him to it and ripped it in the empty, wide-open goal. So Boston's back in it now, 2-1 with 4.5 minutes left in this period. If they tie it up before the end of this period, that really changes this game. But Tampa's also got time now to bounce back, and look at this. Unbelievable. Boston's defense in this series has been so bad. Just let Tyler Johnson go right up the wing. Ooh, Pasta just got buried by Dan Girardi. That was a nice hit. Oh, come on. Yeah, no odd man rush. And they lose it again. Got to dump it in and start all over. Yeah, every series does seem to have a lot of batting goals. I mean, guys are good enough to do that a lot nowadays. And he's just going to dump it. Oh, boy. And here we go. Good. Wow. a more atrocious defense from the Bruins, and Kucherov just rang the crossbar. That is unbelievable that he didn't score there. There was no one within 5 feet of him. That is horrendous defense right there. Absolutely embarrassing. Oh yeah, the weather here has been so hot. The last few days, and I worked outside today, and it was really warm. The Tampa probably is pretty pretty comfortable. It is 2-1 Tampa Bay. It should be 3-1. Cooch just rang the crossbar. And Tampa with Tampa Bay. That's what 2-1 Tampa Bay means. It means that Tampa Bay is winning. And here come the Lightning with a big push again. Oh, puck snuck out of the zone. Girardi couldn't keep it in. Who's my favorite depth player on the team? Oof. Yeah, I like Schaller a lot. I'd probably say for me it's Noel Acciari just because I watched him so much in college at Providence College, and I loved him there, and I love how he hits and the way that he plays. So I'd say Noel Acciari is probably my favorite. Saw him a lot in Providence in the AHL too. So I like him a lot. And he's from Johnston, Rhode Island, which is pretty close to me. So he's a local kid. Thanks, man. I mean, I hope that I know my hockey because I watch it. You know, all the time, constantly, and I've been watching it for years now. You know, my whole life, really. So, I hope. Thank you for thinking that I know hockey, and I hope I know hockey because for the amount of time that I spend watching it, I should. No, I'm not going to dab. No. Sorry, William, but I am not dabbing. Call it yeah, UML was not good this past year, which is interesting because normally, you know, the last few years they've been a really good program. I don't know if they're going to bounce back or not. I don't know what they have coming in for you know, a freshman class. But this past season was obviously a big disappointment for them. But they have such a good program now. I can't see them being that bad again. But they need to bring in some good freshmen and hopefully have a better year this year. Anyone score? The score is still the same. Still 2-1 Tampa Bay. Here comes Tampa. The point line again. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Glad you're watching. Yes, Brady Tkachuk is nasty. He played at BU. He plays at BU, or well, he's gonna get drafted in the draft this year. He is filthy. That kid is really really good. Is he better than Matt? Tough to say at this point if he's better than Matt, but I think I both see them being, quality, like second line players in the NHL. It's 2-1 Tampa Bay, end of the first period. Yeah, no. See, I don't like BU either. I'm a BC. Well, I'm a BC guy, so I don't like BU either. But Brady Tkachuk is very good, very very good player. He's probably going to be drafted in the top 5 of this year's draft, I would think. Certainly in the top 10, absolutely in the top 10, probably in the top 5. Yeah, I saw that earlier. A highlight. I guess Cam Atkinson scored the game-winning goal for the USA, Boston College product. So that's cool that USA beat Canada. Well, cool for me because I'm an American, but I guess probably not cool if you're Canadian. Yeah, I've been watching the Jet Spread series. It's been unbelievably good. What a great series that's been. Just really physical, a lot of action, high intensity. Really, really great series with Winnipeg and Nashville going on right now. Ooh, classic. A Cam Atkinson Springfield Falcons jersey. Nice, man. That's really cool. Yeah, he's really good, and it's good to see him having NHL success in Columbus. He's become a really good goal scorer for them. So, it seems like my opinion on the Caps series. It's been a great series so far. Back and forth, really good. And I think it's probably going to go 7. I definitely see that series going 7. Yeah, I agree. I think the Jets-Preds series has been the best series so far. Absolutely, it's just so good, and they can't stand each other. Yeah, I don't think Wilson should have gotten 3 games either. I think that was BS from the league. But that's the wussification of hockey at its best right there. Logan Couture over Ryan O'Reilly. Couture is really, really good and just a solid second-line center. O'Reilly would probably be better if he didn't play in Buffalo, but he does play in Buffalo, and that certainly doesn't help his cause. I forget. I was going to say something. I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. But it's an intermission now, so we've got a little bit here before the game gets back going. I don't know what you mean by get on me about Buffalo. They stink. And they were the worst team in the league this year. And it doesn't seem to be getting any better. They have no goaltending. They have no goaltending. They have no defense. Any kid that they bring in that as a defensive prospect turns out to not be nearly as good as they think. Like, Buffalo's a complete disaster right now. Thanks. I'm glad the stream's good. I got decent Wi-Fi down here, so it should be good. Ooh, Tampa top 6D or Winnipeg. Oof. That's a really tough one. Damn, that is a really tough question. Tampa's got Hedman, but Winnipeg's got Bufflin, and I love Bufflin so much. Trouba's good, Morrissey, like Winnipeg's got some really good young defensemen. Damn. That's a freaking toss up right there, man. Winnipeg's D or Tampa's D, that's a toss up right there. I can't choose. Oh, Ryan O'Reilly would probably be a lot better if he played on a better team than Buffalo. Yeah, Winnipeg's still though. Look at the Tampa's third pair is Braden Coburn and Sergachev. Like it's that is see, no, I like Braden Coburn a lot. Braden Coburn is a solid defensive defenseman. I like Braden Coburn a lot. He reminds me of what defensemen, especially like bottom pair defensemen, used to be like. I've always liked Braden Coburn. I liked him in Philly and I like him in Tampa. He's a solid defenseman and the solid bottom pair defenseman. A lot like Adam McQuaid in Boston. Very solid defensive defenseman. Yeah, Hedman's better than Bufflin overall. Hedman, I think, is the best defenseman in the league. Yeah, Rasmus Dahlin. Buffalo is so lucky that they got the first overall pick. Well, yeah, a lot of defensemen have their mistakes, though. But Coburn's always been pretty good in his own end, and he's a big guy willing to play physically. Yeah, no, thanks. We don't want Lucic back. Talk about someone whose career has been on the decline for a couple of years now. We do not want Lucic back. When he left Boston, it was time for him to go. Yeah, Dahlin is going to be very, very helpful to Eichel in Buffalo, but still, they need more than just him for that team to get anywhere. They need a goaltender that can actually stop pucks. Oh, Matt Moulson stinks. He's horrible. Ever since he left the Islanders, his career's just been downhill from there. Moulson stinks. Oh, that's cool that you went to middle school with Jack Eichel. That's really cool. I actually just found out that one of the kids in one of my college classes is actually cousins with Brian Dumoulin on Pittsburgh. So that was really interesting to find out. Yager on the Bruins. That was a short experiment. Well, but I miss Mark Recchi on the Bruins. I loved when Recchi was on the Bruins. Even though he was 40 at the time, he was still really important guy for the Bruins, and he was on the Stanley Cup team in 2011, and I love Mark Recchi. Yeah, Yager did score, but not very often, not nearly enough. Not as much as we expected him to. Yeah, Mark Savard was nasty, and I don't even blame Hunwick. Savard was done after that Cook hit. It was Cook that ended it. Hunwick's hit was just a completely normal hockey hit along the end wall, but Savard was just in such bad shape already that it did him in. But it was Matt Cook that ended Mark Savard's career. with that blindside elbow to the head. Completely knocked him out. But Marc Savard was so good. People are not going to remember how good of a passer he was because his career got cut so short, but which is really unfortunate because he was one of the best playmakers of that entire generation. And if he hadn't gotten hit like that by Matt Cook, I think we'd be talking about him as, you know, one of the best assist men of this era. He was easily a guy that could get 70 assists. Easily. Oh yeah, that was what a moment. That was a fantastic moment. It's 2-1 Tampa Bay. Yeah, when he went over to the glass, jumped up, and then threw his stick up into the crowd. That was just what a moment in Bruins history. So they're talking about the Vegas and San Jose game on later. I'm probably not going to watch that game. I need to go to bed. I am really tired. I was up until 3 a.m. last night because I went out with my friends to the bar. We were out till like 1:30, and then we went back, hung out some more at school, and then I didn't go to bed till like 3. Then I got up this morning at like 8:30 and packed all my shit to come home. So came home and did yard work with my dad all day. So I am very tired. So I'm probably not going to watch the San Jose Vegas game tonight. So once this Bruins game's over, I'm going to bed. But while we're at intermission here, I know most of the names that I see in the chat here are from subscribers and people that I see regularly. But if anyone watching has not subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. I do not just live streams, but other hockey videos all the time. Multiple videos a week from topics across the NHL. So if you're here, you're interested in hockey. So please hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for all my upcoming content as well. No, I do not smoke crystal meth. That would be very dumb. Interesting question there. Oh, damn, dude. You should have gone to the game then. If you're undefeated when you go to the game, then you should have been there and the Bruins would win. Yeah, definitely. It's your mom's fault if the Bruins lose tonight. For sure. Do I smoke weed ever? Rarely. Not much anymore at all, really. Do I vape? No, I do not vape. Yeah, dude, the boys do need you. They have not been good so far in this series, and a rough start to the game tonight. Yo, Macho Man Randy Savage is in watching this video. That's awesome. Sober for 2 weeks. Congratulations, man. Good for you. Yeah, of course I want a shot at the title, Macho Man. Yo, you should cut a promo right in the chat here. A classic Randy Savage promo in the chat. Yes, vintage. I love it. Yes, Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour. Dude, Randy Savage was unbelievable. Great entertainer. Damn, Steven Stamkos hits the reef, apparently. Wow. Every day for a couple months. Yeah, some of my friends smoke every day, and I don't know how they afford that, honestly. But no, I every once in a while, but not certainly not a regular thing. Well, good for you on the 2 weeks, man. Yeah, no, there's yeah, you're probably fine. Oh man. Can this game please just come back? I'm getting tired here. Kind of just want this to be over. Ooh, Morrissey or Truba? Um, I lean towards Truba, but I haven't seen enough of Morrissey because I don't get to watch the Jets all the time. Like, really, the only time I see the Jets play are when they play the Bruins or in this year in the playoffs. So I have not seen enough of Morrissey to really know for sure on him. I like Jacob Trouba a lot. The new thing is to flush your jewel down the toilet. That I mean, that's a good place for it, but yeah, I would if I had a jewel that I was getting rid of, I would definitely rather sell it than just throw it away like that for sure. That doesn't make any sense to me not to sell it. Eh, I wore all Bruins stuff for Game 3, and they played like garbage and got blown out. So I I hope they win, but who knows? And I am not wearing Bruins stuff now because it obviously was bad luck for Game 3. But apparently it doesn't matter what I wear; they stink either way. Ooh, now Ultimate Warrior's in here. Wow, we've got Randy Savage and the Ultimate Warrior in this chat. That is really cool. Yeah, Stamkos has become more of a setup man as his career has gone on. Yeah, I'm happy that they beat the Leafs too. Northeastern graduation, didn't they have that like yesterday or something? Hulk Hogan in the house. Wow, damn. All the WWF legends are coming to this chat. That's incredible. Stamkos with another 40 goal season, probably not. I don't think he's going to get to 40. I think he's going to consistently be a 30 goal scorer throughout the rest of his career, but I don't know if he gets to 40 again. I think he's definitely going to become more and more of a passer, though, especially with Kucherov on his side, who can, absolutely, net the puck from anywhere. Well, another power play for the Bruins here. Wow. Tyler Johnson to the box. Oh yeah, all right. That is clearly a trip right there. He got his stick. He can open him between the legs. That's a clear trip right there. Definitely a penalty. So Boston with another power play and another chance to tie this game up. So let's see what they can do. Boston's power play has been good in the playoffs for the most part. Their penalty kill has not, though. But they've got another chance to score here, and here comes the Lightning. McAvoy's lucky that he got that puck over to Krejci, because Point almost had a breakaway there. Jesus. So Boston's just done nothing on this. Stamkos or Tavares? Ooh, that's tough. I think they're both extremely good players. They're very they're I think both on the same level mostly, but if I had to pick one, I think I would pick Stamkos. Yes, yes. Oh, Bergeron just scored for Boston. We got 2-2 game here. Yeah, can't like live stream like this and do I can't like stream and watch the game both on the same computer, so I can never stream when I'm at school. Yeah, I don't know how to do that split screen stuff either, or like put stuff in the corner or something. I have no idea how to do that. I mean, I've clicked around on this page and stuff too, and like there's no way that I can see on how to do stuff like that. So I'm technologically illiterate when it comes to that stuff too. I just set my webcam up and talk. Oh! Schaller just had a wide open chance to make this a 3-2 game, and he missed it. And now Tampa's on a breakaway. What a save by Rask! Stamkos on the breakaway. What a save by Rask. Oh my. What is with Boston's defense again? Their defense is horrible. How did Schaller not score that? And Boston's top defense pair is out there, and they just give up another breakaway. What are they doing defensively? I cannot believe Schaller didn't net that puck. And I can't believe Rask stopped Stamkos on a breakaway like that. What a goal by Bergeron there to tie this up, and then ridiculous chances both ways. Boston's got some momentum here, so they should probably take advantage of it. Keep it in. Where's the oh, Tampa's flying a forward, so that's why there was no defenseman there. So Tampa's flying a forward, and they've caught Boston multiple times tonight asleep on the back end. And now we got a whistle. I'm not sure for what. Hand pass or something. Yeah, I would cherry pick against this defense too. I'd float at the red line. Because Boston's defense obviously isn't awake enough to stop it, so I'd cherry pick it too. Mark Scheifele. I think Mark Scheifele is probably the most underrated player in the NHL. He is absolutely filthy. Yeah, Mark Scheifele is just ridiculously good. Yeah, Toronto did it too. Boston is susceptible to a floating forward. The defense can't skate good enough to cover it, and they get caught sleeping all the time. Damn, Corrali with another chance to score. Yeah, I don't think Ted Donato is going to be scoring any goals anytime soon. He's coaching Harvard, but Ryan Donato, I would like to see Ryan Donato get a goal. Absolutely. But McAvoy just dropped Palat. That was a great hit. Great hit there. And now 2-on-1. No, not really. Boston's so much slower than Tampa. And it is obvious. Boston is so much slower than Tampa. So Boston's come out much better in this period. They've gotten the crowd into it now. Oh, Corrali's got to get that puck on net there. Can't hit the side of the net there. Make Vasi make a save. Right off the post. Yeah, that was a heck of a hit there from McAvoy. Shoulder to shoulder, dropped him. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Scheifele's the most underrated player in the NHL, or I think he's the most underrated player overall in the NHL, and he is the Jets' best player. Although Wheeler and Bufflin are also very, very good, but I think Scheifele is the best player. Yeah, they must have. I don't know what was said between periods, but somebody must have stood up and said something, because Boston looks like a totally different team this period than they did in the first. The first period was just an extension of game 2 and 3, and they've come out in this period and looked so much better. And now they give the Lightning a power play. That is Rick Nash has been awful, taking dumb penalties throughout the playoffs. What a stupid penalty to take. Put his stick right in his skates. What a stupid penalty. Rick Nash has been, he's been, I mean, he's always bad in the playoffs, but he's, I don't even know. He's never been a good playoff performer, but this series, he has been so bad, except for that first game. Every other game, the rest of these games, he's been horrible. Hey, man, welcome back. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Man, we traded for Nash hoping that he would become a goal, like he would get, playing on a good team, he would get back to scoring goals and being an offensive threat. And all he's done is take stupid penalties and turn the puck over. You have all the momentum of the period. You have all the momentum in the period. You've just tied the game 2-2, and then you take a dumb penalty like that. Yeah, Rick Nash is doing typical Rick Nash things, man. It's so frustrating. Yeah, you don't need the NHL Network to watch this. This game's on NBCSN. Yep, I'm a Bruins fan. Oh, come on. Don't get caught deep. I like... So 40 seconds left in this power play for Tampa. Boston's had a decent kill so far. I'm from Massachusetts, not from Boston, but from Massachusetts. So I've been a Bruins fan forever and always will be. Nice block there, but no one goes to get the puck. That somehow made it through. Tampa's still dangerous here. The power play is over, but Tampa's still, in the offensive zone with puck possession. And line change. All right. Yeah, same here. Tuukka has had some very good, made some incredible saves this series. He's also given up some pretty tough goals. But he's been okay this series. He's been certainly better than he was against some of those games against Toronto. He hasn't had a complete stinker of a game yet, which is good. Because you can't have that against Tampa, or they'll just eat you alive. Yeah, I would agree with that. Tampa is probably the fastest team in the playoffs. Their skating is just fantastic. Very, very good. Terrible pass from Corrali up over his stick. Now, I don't understand. They just started these playoffs with those extra commercials on the icings. It's just annoying as hell. Yep, here comes Boston. And they don't do anything with it. And they're going to get off. Wow, that was a good breakout there. From one-man breakout by McAvoy there. Well, yeah, up to this point, but Kucherov scored today, so he's kind of woken up this game. But another big hit by McAvoy. That was really good. And then Achari just decked somebody. Boston needs to play physical to neutralize Tampa's speed. And they haven't done it really all series. Tampa's been the more physical team this series, but Boston's finally showing some hit here. Yeah, Point's been unbelievable this series. After the first game when that line was horrible, ever since then, he's just been fantastic. Some Miller on Miller violence there. That was a nice hit by JT. So the game is just past the halfway mark here, and it's tied. It basically is an elimination game. I mean, it's not because the series isn't over. But if Boston loses this game, they're done. They're not gonna go into Tampa, come back home, win, and go back to Tampa and win again. It's never going to happen. So Boston has to win this game to have a chance to win this series. Ooh, McQuaid jumping into the offense there. Wow, that's rare. Good pinch up by him. Yeah, I agree. If Boston loses this game, I think. Oh, now we're going at it. We got everywhere, all over the ice. We're going at it. Marchand and Callahan, Pasternak and Paquette, Quaid and somebody. This is fantastic. This is playoff hockey right here. Yeah, I agree with that, but I definitely think that Tampa will close this out in 5 if Boston loses tonight. So this is basically a must-win game for the Bruins. No, I'm not showing the game. You can't do that on YouTube. Yep, it's copyright violation. That's why I never show the games and never will. It's just my reaction to it. So things finally heating up. This game had been very tame up to this point. There had been some big hits, but there was absolutely nothing for scrums or anything up until this last one. But Marchand with a low hit on I think it was Callahan, and then it turned into a real pretty good scrum afterwards. No, it's 2-2. Boston tied it up. Bergeron on the power play. Oh, damn. I'm tired. Wow, there's 10 people watching now. Most of you are subscribers, but if there's anyone watching who is not yet a subscriber, please hit that sub button. I don't just do live streams. I do NHL videos throughout the week, multiple times a week, from topics all across the league. So if you like hockey, just hit that sub button, and I will definitely, hopefully you'll enjoy my channel. So Palat with a big hit on McQuaid. Perfectly clean, very good. Then Marchand came in low on, I think it was Callahan. Well, I mean, it's getting to the point where you have to hit low. You have to go low like that, because look what happened to Tom Wilson. If you go anywhere in the upper body now, you're gonna be screwed. So, you're going to see people starting lower and lowering their checkpoints, and eventually you're going to get knees taken out. I'm going to bed right after this game. I'm not even going to watch this Vegas game later. I'm really tired. I can't do it. So I'm not going to live stream that. That was a good hip-to-hip check. I mean, you got to hit down at the hip now, because if you go anywhere up near the shoulder, then it ends up being the head, and then you're suspended for 3 games. So, I mean, the league can't have guys. They can't tell you can't hit high and you can't hit low. Otherwise, you just straight up can't hit. Yeah, I would love to see like an old-fashioned, flip someone over hip check. That would be awesome. Johnny Boychuk used to do that all the time when he played for the Bruins. He was really, really good at it, but you do not see it very often anymore. I would love to see that. I don't think I will be watching. I might be watching the late game. I'm not. What time are the games tomorrow? Because I have something to do tomorrow night, so I might not even get to see either of the games tomorrow night because I'm gonna be out. It would be kind of cool to see the glass break again. Yeah, that's cool. Like Lucic did to Mike Van Ryn. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows that this isn't actually Steven Stamkos in the chat. Like, he's obviously playing the game right now. Hey, Josh, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. So this the temperature has definitely gone up in this game, which is great. Entertainment value goes up with the temperature. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, Joshua. I'm working towards it, man, trying to get more and more as the days go on. But I appreciate that. I would love to get more and more subs and have this channel really get big. America's best bumper-to-bumper limited warranty. 6 years or 72,000 miles transferable coverage. That would be hilarious if Stamkos is just sitting on the bench watching this, typing in the chat, and then he puts his phone down, goes out for a shift, comes back, and gets back on his phone again. That would be absolutely hilarious. Oh no, I'm not going to give up, man. I'm really happy that I've got 115 subs. I mean, that's really cool. And I'm just going to keep making videos and keep talking hockey. And hopefully more and more subscribers will come. I got to my 100 subscriber goal. The next goal is 500. And obviously we've got a long way to that. But it's building day by day. And yeah, my channel is slowly building up. It's just keep going. Keeps on going. Yeah, at some point, there's going to be a video somewhere along the way where a video just like hits, and then it's going to just blow up all at once. And that's generally how YouTube and the internet works. Yeah, I remember you, man, for sure. Welcome back, and glad to have you here. Yeah, and I plan on keeping the consistency up, for sure. Oh, that'd be sick to have Stamkos, Tavares, and Subban all on the same team. That'd be absolutely sick. That'd be a nasty team as long as they put good as long as they have a good full team around them. Angle everything I do on this channel, I try and keep it like it's known what teams I root for, but I don't try and take like a pro or against certain teams perspective. I just try and be objective and just call it like I see it. So I don't think I'm gonna ever be like Dangle exactly. Wow, good save there from Rask. Really good save there. Ooh, big save there by Vasilevsky. Yeah, I can turn the volume up a bit. So Tuukka just made a big save at one end, and then Vasilevsky made another at the other end. So good goaltending in here going on. DeBrusk with a strong forecheck there. And the Bruins defense get caught again. This is unbelievable. They're lucky that Tampa didn't make anything out of that. It is unbelievable how many times Char and McAvoy have let people get behind them in this game. Oh, I bet Dangle's still heartbroken. Surprised he's still alive, honestly. Yeah, Char has not been good in this game. Tampa is getting behind the Bruins defense way too often. Yeah, Char is very slow at this point, so he has to rely on his positioning. And, well, DeBrusk just got leveled by Girardi. DeBrusk has taken some really big hits in this series. But, yeah, Char has to rely on his long reach and his positioning because he can't skate with a lot of these guys. But the letting people behind you is just a straight-up mental error. It's not being aware of who's around you and what's going on. Not direct. The Bruins are not officially out if they lose this game. They'd be down 3-1. But for all intents and purposes, they'd be pretty much done because they're not going to win 3 in a row against Tampa Bay, including 2 in Tampa. So if they lose tonight, I think they're pretty much done. It's just a matter of which game do they lose. Is it? Well, it's best of 7. So whichever team wins 4 games first wins. Yeah, it's the first team to 4 wins. So 3 minutes left in the second period, still 2-2. Yeah, Tampa's up 2-1 right now. If they go up 3-1, then Boston pretty much has no chance. Come on, get to that. Hey, there's a hip check. Krug was the one that actually went down, but he did throw a hip into the Tampa Bay forward there. Everybody is finishing their checks now. Like, this feels like a real playoff game. Everybody's finishing their hits. Here comes Grzelcyk. And he's going to lose the puck. Yep, he was going to get absolutely obliterated, so he just ducked the hit. He was going to get destroyed and saw it coming. Yeah, thanks for being here. Glad to have you back for sure. All right, see ya, man, in a few minutes. And I've never played goalie, so I don't know if it hurts or not. Thank you. Yeah, I reached 100 subs last week or maybe the week before now. Been at 100 for a while, but definitely happy to have 100 subs, and the next goal is 500. So we're just gonna slowly work our way there. So 1:21 left in this period, 2-2 game still. The Bruins have come with a much better effort in the second period here than they did in the first. And this is shaping up to be a really good game. So while it's on commercial, I just want to say again, if there's anyone here who is not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like button on this video. I do videos I do videos multiple times a week on topics from across the NHL, as well as these live streams. So thank you to everyone who's watching. Thank you to all my subscribers already, and any new subscribers would be greatly appreciated. That's all right. I mean, I certainly understand that most people can't just sit and watch a 3-hour live stream like this from front to back. So I'm just glad that you came here for the time that you could, and when you got to go, you got to go. Nothing wrong with that.
We mostly watched hockey. That's just what we grew up playing, what we grew up loving.
I hope I reach 1,000 too, because then I can monetize the channel. That will be nice. But I'm a long way away from 1,000. So that's far off in the future for me. I'm happy with the over 100, and I'm just hopefully slowly working towards that 500 goal. But I would someday love to reach 1,000 subscribers. That would be fantastic. Heck, I'd love to reach 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. But we'll see. Maybe I mean. You'll be my manager. Okay, well, if I ever get to the point where I need a manager, you'll be first on the list for sure. Yeah, I'm a Bruins fan, so I want the Bruins to win. I also certainly want this to be a long series too. And I think if Tampa wins tonight, then I think this will end up being a pretty short series, honestly, probably 5 games. So I definitely want the Bruins to win. Bergeron just got knocked on his ass on that face-off. One minute remaining in the period. So, and the Bruins just iced it. Nice going, guys. So, yes, I am from Mass. Yep. All right, so tomorrow, Nashville and Winnipeg is at 9:30. I might be able to stream during that game. I think I'll be home by then. The thing I have to go to is a talent show at 6:30, so I think I would be home by 9:30. So I might be able to stream during tomorrow's Jets and Predators game. Oh, you're from Springfield. Cool. I'm from complete opposite side of the state. I'm from southeastern Mass, down really near Rhode Island. So, but cool. Another guy from Mass. And I didn't actually get to see the Capitals game last night, so I don't know if they looked depressed or not. But probably they let Pittsburgh back into it, and now it's a 2-2 series. Excuse me. So they probably were pretty depressed, honestly. Good, nice block there, way out at the point. 18 seconds left. I mean, I think both teams at this point are just, let's go to the third period 2-2. Don't give anything up here. And a turnover at a very bad time by. And that's the end of the second. So it is 2-2, end of the second. So we got another intermission, 18 minutes, which means it's 8:51 now, which means, let's see, 10 minutes is 9:01 plus another 8. So it'll be like 9:09, 9:10 Eastern time when the third period starts. So we got a few minutes here of intermission time. Let's check see how my other videos I uploaded today are doing. 3.5. Oh, that's behind. I should probably actually check it on here. More updated. Mobile's always behind on stuff like that. So I'm just gonna check the view count here. See how my videos are doing. 9, 5, 25. All right, yeah, no, pretty good. And should be more by tomorrow. I think a Tampa-Pittsburgh series would be absolutely electric and very, very entertaining. I think it would be run and gun hockey all series long, high scoring, just lot of action. I think it would be an absolutely fantastic series, and I think Tampa Bay would win. I definitely think Tampa can beat Pittsburgh. So whether it's Boston, Pittsburgh, or Tampa, Pittsburgh, or Tampa, Washington, or Boston, Washington, whatever the Eastern Conference final is, I think it's going to be really, really entertaining and really, really good hockey. Hey, Derek, welcome back, man. Go light Bruins, yeah. Can't pick a team, go both. If you had fun, you won. Doesn't matter who wins, as long as everyone had fun. Ugh. So 1 period left. I'm pretty tired here. Who do I like? I like Vegas later. Vegas on home ice. Really important game 5 to take control of the series. I like Vegas. I like Vegas later. Oh, damn. All right, well, if your phone dies, then it dies, man. It is what it is. Yeah, it was 2-0 Tampa, but Boston has come back here. Oh, okay, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I don't play NHL 18. I don't have any like modern, up-to-date game systems. The only game systems I have is PS2 and my Xbox 360. So sorry about that, but no NHL 18 for me, no Fortnite for me, no real modern games for me.
Well, before we get to the other third, Brad Marchand and the incident that is abuzz right now on social media, Jonesy, let's talk about the hit that he had on Ryan Callahan. It was a hit that John Cooper told Pierre is what could end careers. So what have you seen from Marchand right now?
It's not a clean play. It's a dirty play. And he played against guys that throw Woolbridge hits, and you deal with them eventually. But here's one in Game 3 on Dan Girardi where he sends him up and over. And he goes after Ryan Callahan. I don't think this is a suspendable play, but it's close. He backs off of it a little bit before contact, but I do not blame Ryan Callahan for being a frustrated player. He goes up to Marchand, addresses it, wants to do it face to face.
GTA 69 on Xbox 2, yeah. That's funny.
I mean, licking an opponent under the nose is not something I would recommend. And look at Callahan's look here. He just was like, I can't believe that happened. The referees again have a conversation with Brad Marchand, and as Pierre said, it's not the first time. I know, right? Right, give me shower. I know, right? It's not. It's like a punching guy. There's no question. I don't know what goes on.
Hey, found your charger. Good looks, man.
There's no need for that. There's no licking in hockey. Yeah. No licking in hockey. We'll go with that.
I can't even wrap my head around this. Let's talk about the Tampa Bay Lightning. Steven Stamkos and Kucherov, they've been relatively quiet this series, JR, but tonight they're not. They're more involved. Where do you see those areas?
There's no question about that, and they're knocking on the door. Kucherov getting his first goal of the series, his first point of the series. Stamkos is all over the place. He just can't find that mix.
What a rocket from Kuch in the first period, though. What a goal that was. And then the fact that he had a breakaway and didn't score. Stamkos also had a breakaway and didn't score. Had another golden chance to score. I mean, these guys for Tampa, you'd think that they'd be finishing some of these chances, but they're not.
Yeah, JT Miller gets one here and decides to pass it. Not sure what he was thinking on that play there. So the top line has been creative. They've had opportunities.
Yeah, Tampa's inability to score tonight has been is the reason this game is tied. This could easily be like 5-2 Tampa right now. Yeah, he did. Right into Rask's glove.
I'm curious about your Social Security alerts. Oh, just sign up online and we'll alert you if we find your Social Security number on any one of thousands of risky sites. That's super helpful.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
No way. Yes way. We just think it's important for you to be in the know. All right. Ooh. Everything okay? Being in the know is very good. Yeah, it is. Hey, don't shake.
Know if your Social Security number is found on risky sites. Free from Discover.
Introducing new Posted Extreme Notes. They stick in tough conditions, so you can get it set and get just about any job done. Water resistant with Durahold paper and adhesive. New Posted Extreme Notes. They're tailored for tough.
Life takes me, Marty Brodeur.
No, I'm not using a tripod. It's a pretty old webcam. It sits on the top of my laptop screen. So like it's like anchored pretty good. It doesn't really move. So it's actually a pretty old camera, but I've had it for a while, and I never really used it until I started this channel. But it works fine. It's pretty good, and if I ever like monetize this channel or anything, or it really this channel takes off and I start putting money into it, I might get a better camera and stuff. But this one's been working fine so far, and it's pretty good. Can you tour your house? No, I don't really feel like carrying my laptop around my house. I mean, I can move the camera and show you like the room I'm in and like all this stuff, but I'm not gonna go tour the house. The hit by Marchand was like obviously a pretty sleazy play as far as hockey is concerned and going low, but you can't hit high, you can't hit low, so how can you hit then? It's definitely not suspendable or anything. It wasn't that egregious. He just kind of threw his hip out and took him out at the thigh/knee area, which is a pretty dirty ish play that most players won't like, but it's not like it was, you know, something that where, you know, he jumped and elbowed him in the head or anything. Callahan versus Marchand. I would love to see Callahan and Marchand fight. Marchand should fight after making a hit like that. Like if you're gonna throw hits like that, then you have to stand up and fight and, you know, answer the bell for it. You can't go around doing shit like that and then have your gloves glued on. That's not hockey. That's the new NHL, which sucks, and it's unfortunate. You know, in the old days, you had to stand up and answer the bell for stuff like that. So Callahan and Marchand should fight. Yo, thank you for subscribing and turning on notifications. That's really cool. Thank you. Thank you for. I mean, I'm really glad you like this channel. Really appreciate it, man, and keep on watching. And 4 unanswered goals. Wow, that's quite the bold prediction there. We'll see, but quite the prediction. So should be only a few more minutes. Here before the third period gets going. I want the Bruins to win because I'm a Bruins fan. So I want Boston to win this game, and I want this series to be a long series. So yeah, a lot of commercials. I feel you on that. A lot of commercials. Oof, I don't know about Bruins in 6. I mean, if Boston wins tonight, this series has 7 games written all over it. If Boston loses tonight, I think the series is Tampa in 5, and it's just done. But so this is a huge period for the Boston Bruins. This third period is massive. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it very much. So just trying to grow this channel, you know, day by day, subscriber by subscriber. Yeah, I'm not from Boston, but I am from Mass. And yeah, I would love to see Donato get a goal. And no, the Patriots do not suck. They're the best team, and they've literally since 2000 like always been in the Super Bowl conversation. Like, they do not suck. I mean, if you don't like them, that's fine, but they don't suck. Hey, another subscriber. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, they're not the best team, but they're always one of the best. Big third period coming up here. Yeah, I like... Ooh, the Browns suck. Oh, God, the Browns are the epitome of sucking. They're horrible. And the fourth line has been good, yes. And I like Tim Schaller, too. Who's going to win the cup? I'm sticking... I picked Nashville before the playoffs started. I've stuck with them so far. I'm going to keep sticking with them. I'm not going to deviate from my original pick. I'm still sticking with Nashville, and I will stick with Nashville until they are eliminated from the playoffs. And then I will pick a new team, probably Tampa Bay.
What else can I do? You agreed to remember the good people who rise with every challenge. To remember their strength.
Oh God, a Seahawks fan, yeah. They're in an interesting situation, and yes, they threw it on the 1 yard line, and it literally cost them the Super Bowl.
I'm curious about your Social Security alerts. Oh, we'll alert you if we find your Social Security number.
Ooh, Winnipeg versus Boston Stanley Cup final would be nuts. That would be a fantastic series. Dolphins fan, good luck. I mean, your teams have been pretty mediocre lately. I think the Seahawks are going to be really bad this year. They keep losing players, and they just seem to be going downhill.
Don't worry. Using research from our entomologists, I'll create a termite protection plan.
Yeah, the Bruins D has left a lot to be desired so far this game, especially the Chara and McAvoy pair as far as letting guys get behind them and giving up grade A scoring chances. Yeah, the Pats are definitely on the decline too. I am legitimately worried about this season. Nashville versus Tampa Bay would be a very, very entertaining Stanley Cup final as well. I would love to see that. Thank you. I got this in Orlando at the Hard Rock Cafe. So thank you. I'm glad you like my hat. I don't really know the schedule, so I mean maybe they have an easy schedule. I'm not sure. My voice is spot on for this. Thank you. Appreciate it. The score right now, it is 2-2 heading into the third period. The third period should be starting any minute now. No problem, man. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Oh my God! Of course. Oh my. I'm just gonna ignore that the song lyrics in the in the chat right now. That's ridiculous. I think Kevin Miller has been the Bruins' best defenseman in this series. Chara and McAvoy have made way too many mistakes, letting guys get behind him. Yes, I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. I love the yeah, I agree that sticking with Kevin Miller was a good choice. He's gotten a lot better as far as his skating. And he's obviously really physical and really good in his own end. Keep Chara or Nash? Chara. Rick Nash is... Well, I'm assuming you mean Rick. Yeah, Rick Nash. He's been a disappointment as far as I'm concerned. The game's back on. The ref just went flying headfirst into the boards. What the hell just happened? But, yeah, the game's back. Just started. All right. See you, man. See you. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Chara can't keep up, really, but Chara had a really good year this year. I don't get all the Chara sucks talk. Like, he had a really good year this year. And he's still a huge piece of this team. And he's signed for next year, too. So he's going to play at least one more year. I think next year will be it for him. Vasi needs a big period. Yeah, if Tampa's going to win, Vasilevsky needs a big period for sure. But so does Tuukka for Boston. If Boston's going to win, Tuukka needs a big period. Yeah, Chara is he's old and he plays like he's old and he is slow. He's never been a good skater, but he still has his long reach and he's solid in the defensive zone usually. Am I streaming tomorrow? Possibly. I don't know for sure, but I might be streaming. If anything, it will be during the Winnipeg and Nashville game, because I'm going to probably miss the Penguins-Capitals game because I'm going to be out at something else. DeBrusk is the GOAT. DeBrusk has been really good in these playoffs for Boston. And he had a good year, too. I mean, I saw DeBrusk a lot playing for the Province Bruins, and I liked him a lot there. And he's a really solid young player on this team. If I do, it will be at 9:30 when the Jets and Preds game starts. It will be at 9:30 tomorrow. If I do live stream, I have not made my decision yet. We'll see if I'm even home in time to do it. But if I am, I'll probably live stream. Yeah, the Marchand lick. He just keeps on licking. Great, believable spoiler there. Batman and Superman die in Infinity War. Fantastic. Yeah, if you got notifications on, then you'll get a notification when I go live. So that would be good. Oh man, who's announcing? Kenny Albert is announcing, and Pierre Maguire is inside the glass. Man, I just hope this game doesn't go to overtime, because I am tired. I do not want this game to go to overtime. As much as I love overtime hockey, just please no, someone win this in regulation, preferably the Bruins. Yeah, Gianta he's pretty strong for his size too, and he's a gritty player who will absolutely play along the wall. Yeah, that was at my friend Seth's house when I did the stream with Seth and Will too. Marchand licked Ryan Callahan like right under the nose. He just straight up licked him. It was very odd, very funny too. Yeah, guys, I've got an Infinity War spoiler. Jimmy Neutron dies in Infinity Wars, so there, movie ruined. Jimmy Neutron dies. Yeah, it was a hit. Marchand like low bridged Callahan, and then there was a big scrum afterwards, and in the scrum, Marchand licked Callahan like under the nose. It was very interesting. Very, very funny. Classic Marchand antics. Ooh, that didn't miss by much. Marchand is definitely a weirdo, but I love him. But you're absolutely right that he is a weirdo. Wow. Nice defensive play there from McQuaid to keep Hedman from scoring there. That was a really nice play. Oh, sweet. Up to 118 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed. I really appreciate it, and just keep on building this channel. I love it. Yes, McQuaid did get buried by Andre Palat in the second. That was a great hit. Now we got a penalty coming up against the Bruins, of course. Damn. Marchand and Bergeron have a strong bromance. Yeah, there are a lot of chemistry between those two for sure. Yeah. That's a stick check. What? That is the worst call of these entire freaking playoffs. That is the worst call of the entire freaking playoffs. That's the most horrendous call I have seen in hockey in years. That was a stick check. That is disgusting. That ref should no longer be allowed to ref NHL games. That is the worst call. That is the worst call I have seen in years. That's the most the officiating in these playoffs has been absolutely awful in every series, but that one takes the cake. That is just absolutely pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. If Tampa Bay scores on this power play, if I was Bruce Cassidy, I would be saying, I'd go right up to the ref and say, thank you for giving him that freaking goal. Unbelievable. Referees continue to ruin these playoffs. Unbelievable.
That's why Charo's upset. The Warren just came crashing in. But watch this. Steven Stamkos, the aerial pass. Kucherov takes that out of the air, launches it on goal. And then Warren's going to come in, and that's what gets Chara set off. The quick shot through the legs of Chara, throws it, and right there, the extra little push. It's not much, but it's enough to enrage Chara.
This, oh my, I am freaking speechless. That is the worst freaking call I have seen in years.
The 41-year-old captain of the Bruins. Bergeron, JT Miller to the left of Rest. Bergeron wins the draw. And McQuaid clears the puck out.
Well, at least Boston just cleared it. They've killed first 30 seconds of this. They'll tell you the freaking clock is going slow right now. Yeah, Stamkos did score one goal in the empty net. Go! They have it. They had a 2-on-1. Not. Yes! Oh my God! What a goal! 3-2 Bruins shorthanded. Oh my God! What a goal! What a goal! Marchand with a slick pass, and Bergeron just taps it in. That is the hockey gods telling that ref to F off. That is the hockey gods right there making things right in the world, because they know that that call was absolute garbage. Wow, what the hell was Hedman doing on that? He just stood there. What was Hedman doing? He just stood there while the pass went right by him. And then Bergeron just tapped it in top shelf. That is a huge moment in this game. And now Vasilevsky just gave the puck right away. Wow, Tampa almost seems rattled right now. Tampa seems rattled. This is Boston's first lead in this series since Game 1. Wow, that shows you how bad they've been the last two games. And now we've got another penalty. It's against Tyler Johnson, apparently. So Boston's going to get a power play. All right, good hit by Chara. Physical defense. Wow, that was a really chinky call, too. Wow, that's another chinky little call. Wow, these refs suck. These refs absolutely blow. How are these guys reffing the playoffs? Oh, my God. What a horrendous call on Tampa now. These guys should all be fired. They can't find any better referees than these two idiots. I don't even know who the refs are tonight, but God, they're horrendous. No, he didn't hit his balls. He hit him in the thigh. He hooked his blade right around his thigh and just didn't even really pull that hard. I cannot believe how awful these refs are. You'd think that they'd have good refs for the second round of the playoffs, but I guess the NHL doesn't have good refs at all. Oh, nice shot there by Krug. That was an awkward-looking save from Vasilevsky. So it's 4-on-4 for a couple more seconds, and then it's Boston's turn on the power play, and Boston's up 3-2 now. Yeah, I mean, I guess as a Bruins fan, I'll take it, but from just a fan standpoint, trying to watch a good hockey game, these calls are horrendous.
If you can dream it,
more commercials. What else is new? But this is a massive last. I'm not sure exactly how much time's left in this period. I think somewhere around 12 minutes or something it should be. So this is a massive 12 minutes for the Bruins. They have got to win this game. There is no doubt about that.
Budweiser is one of the most difficult styles of beer to brew. That's why we rely on generations of award-winning brewmasters to brew ours.
Hey, welcome back. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. You found the funniest thing. What is it?
Oh, that is good.
Go-getters, get two with Dunkin' Go-Tos. 2 for 2, egg and cheese wake-up wrap, 2 for 3.
Yeah, would have been nice if Corrali had scored, but
Dunkin' Go-Tos. America runs on Dunkin'.
Tomorrow.
Toronto Maple Leafs, not Yeah, they did lose. They lost in Game 7 because they don't have a defense. Oh, that's cool. Bruins Lightning at all different levels of hockey. That's cool. Nice.
Get your scuba tank. Go find a chest bag and throw it up. Sergio got it done.
Oh, man. So Boston is on the power play now. No, they're actually just starting on the power play because it was on commercial. Oh, no, it's still 4-on-4. Excuse me. I was wrong. I saw 4 players for Tampa, and I assumed they were on the power play. No, now they are on the power play. Boston just went on the power play. They have a minute and a half on the man advantage. I don't know if you've seen me in real life before. I honestly have no idea. No, I've never seen UMass Boston. No, that'd be really cool if you do play for them, though. That'd be, I didn't. My hockey career, as far as competitive hockey, ended after high school, so that'd be really cool to play college hockey. Good for you, man. Who's winning? Boston 3-2. Boston is up. Bergeron scored the tying goal and the go-ahead goal for the Bruins. Bergeron almost just got another redirection goal. That was really good. Blocked it. Keep the puck in. What team did I play for in high school? The Dighton Rehoboth Falcons, D3 high school hockey in southeastern Mass. I played 4 years of varsity hockey there, and then that was the end of my Falcons. That was the end of my my hockey career as far as competitive hockey goes. Yeah, no winter in Florida. Why did I stop? Because I wasn't good enough to play at a higher level. I played through high school. I was a second line player in high school, or in my junior and senior year. No, 4 years varsity. We barely had enough kids for a team, so everybody played varsity. I didn't play a lot my freshman and sophomore year. I played a lot my junior and senior year and was a regular, got a lot of ice time. But after that, my hockey career is now just pond hockey in the winter and, beer league or pickup hockey. No more competitive, which I kind of, I miss it. I'd love to have been good enough to play at that level, but clearly I wasn't, and I'm not. Yeah, there's a lot of Falcons teams called the Falcons around. That's a pretty popular mascot.
Presenting the all-new Lexus LS500 and LS500H. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Boston is winning 3-2 in the third period now. That sucks that your school doesn't have hockey. Man, that sucks. I was very, very lucky and happy to get to play professional, yeah, right, high school hockey. And, up here in Mass, hockey's a pretty big sport. So, pretty much every school has a hockey team. Because hockey's such a popular sport up here.
They've been saving folks money for over 75 years. A company you can trust.
Oh, yeah, the Florida Everblades. Cool, man. Cool. I mean, at least you got some pro hockey down there. Oof. Average losing each game 10-2. That is rough. I mean, I've lost plenty of games 10-2 in high school against teams that were really good, that always would just destroy us. But to average that is rough, because even when we lost to teams 10-2, we would still be, we'd win quite a few other games against lesser opponents. So your high school team must be pretty bad, or just in a division that they don't belong in. Yeah, just bad. Yeah, hey, my high school team, my senior year was pretty bad. I think we only won seven games, I think, or 8 games. We were not good. But my junior year, we were really good. I think we won. I forget our exact record, but it was maybe something like 14-4-2 or something like that. It was pretty good, and we went to states and then lost in the state tournament. But my junior year was good. My senior year was not. We only won 7 games, I think. too dangerous. That's like the best part about it. It's a contact sport. There's nothing better than throwing massive like hits on people, even getting hit. Just like the violence and the contact of it all is so much fun. I want to play dangerous sports. Here comes the kid. Oh, that was a nice backhand and a good save by Vasilevsky with the glove. Damn, man, I feel bad for you. That sucks that your parents don't let you. That blows. Oh, you got your leg sliced? Yeah, skate injuries are tough. Luckily, in my 12 years of playing hockey, I never got cut with a skate. But those are real nasty injuries because the skate blades are good and sharp. They cut deep and they cut a lot. Oh, yeah, your friends play for the Danvers Falcons? That's cool, man. That's definitely cool. Oh, great. Now Krug's hurt. He just went really awkwardly into the boards. Feet first, too, which always leads to ankle and knee injuries. That's the last thing the Bruins need is Krug hurt. Yeah, I bet the Florida Panthers have cheap tickets, man. They can't. Their average attendance is horrendous. Really, really low average attendance. One of the worst, like, 3 teams in the league. Oh, wow. 12 stitches from the blade on your nose. That sucks, man. Yeah, that Krug did not look good going into the boards there. That's such an awkward. He will be. He's probably done. That's probably it for Krug. If he doesn't have a major ankle injury after that, he is extremely lucky. No, he's done. That's it for him. Probably just broke his ankle. Torrey Krug looks like he's done. It looks like he just broke his ankle pretty clearly. Not good. How much time's left? 7 minutes left in the third period. Ugh, that sucks. The helmet came off and the blade cut. That sucks, man. Yep. There goes our leading scoring defenseman. Absolutely. Krug is without a doubt our best offensive defenseman, and Stamkos just scored. Unbelievable. Hey, of course you played the next period. That's how hockey works, man. Of course. I mean, the series isn't over yet. It's 3-3. But, I mean, even if the Bruins win, it's going to be tough for them to win without Krug in the lineup for sure. His offensive abilities are unmatched on this team. Yeah, I'm not feeling good with no Krug either. He's a major part of this team. Why did McAvoy even go down there? It didn't look like it was that big of a hold or a trip. I don't even know why he went down. And Rask has got to make a save on at some point. I mean, that you can't blame him for that, but that's certainly one that you would like him to have. It's 3-3. Jesus, Tampa almost just scored again. That's a Gold Glove side that I would love Rask to have. Yeah, he did use his free hand though, and it was probably a hold. Yeah, they did call Nash. That's what Pierre Maguire was talking about as far as the standard is concerned. They called deteriorated so much over the last few years. Well, Donato. I don't know what's going on with this connection. I don't know what the hell's going on.
And to do these things once or 7 times over. This is the Mercedes-Benz SUV family. Get the 2018
I don't know. My connection looks good now, though, so it should be back to normal. I'm not.
The best cuts of meat are treated with respect.
Now I got full Wi-Fi. It should be back now. It's on commercial anyway, so it's not. You're not missing anything. It's on commercial, and it should be back now. I don't know. That was just a lag in Wi-Fi, I guess. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know that much about the technical aspect of this stuff.
Car on your right has regular tires. The car on your left has Bridgestone Drive Guard tires. Let's see what happens when the rubber hits the road. Our engineers have designed Drive Guard tires to drive up to 50 miles on a flat, even after a puncture.
Yeah, Vegas swept Los Angeles. It was quite the series there. Woo! Thank you, everybody. 120 subscribers now. So that's 5 more than when I started this stream. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm glad this channel continues to grow. So thank you, everyone. Oh, please sub. I don't just do live streams. I do, videos throughout the week on all sorts of NHL content. So please sub, and hope you like the channel. Dude, Derek, you're the only one that worries so much about the dislikes. I don't worry about the dislikes, man. Yes, Stamkos and Tavares do both wear 91. Thank you, Blaney Tracker. I appreciate it. And thank you, Robert. I just saw that you subscribed. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Yep. A lot of guys now wear 91. That's a popular number now. I think because they probably grow up wearing 19. But 19 is a number that's been popular throughout NHL history, and I think is retired by a lot of teams. So they can't wear 19 once they get to higher levels, so they switch to 91. Oh, absolutely, dude. Please share this channel. Please. I would absolutely love for you to share this channel and to get as many new people to know about it as possible. Like, comment, share, subscribe on all of my videos. I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. Damn, we're down under 4 minutes here. This has overtime written all over it, which I didn't want tonight because I am tired. True. It could be their birth year. That's also true. But I know a lot of nice save there by Rask. Yeah. Nobody's gonna fight in the third period of a 3-3 game with only like 4 minutes left. They'll push and shove, but nobody's gonna fight at this point. Yeah, dude, I wish I had monetization, but I'm still far away from 1,000 subscribers. I am not prepared for overtime if this game goes to overtime. Not at all. That will be extremely stressful. Hey, will you quit? No. I don't. It's 9:44 here. I'm in regular Eastern time. I will keep going. I will keep this stream going until this game ends. I don't care if it's the 5th overtime. I will be going until this game ends. Dude, if you could get me 823 subs, I would probably like have to pay you my first like monetization check or something. Like I don't even know that would just be insane. Absolutely insane if I could get that many. Yeah, the officiating has been awful during. It's not just the Bruins. It has been every single series all playoffs long. The officiating has been horrible. You don't know that many people that like hockey? That's interesting. A lot of kids I know like hockey, and hockey's a big sport here, at least where I'm from. The 5th overtime would be like 4 a.m. That would be ridiculous. But, man, what do I do for a living? Well, I'm a college student right now. I don't work full-time or anything. I do a lot of, like small landscaping jobs and stuff like that to make money. And I'm at school full-time until I graduate and well, Tuesday is my last day of classes ever. So then I will be on the job market looking for something. But right now I'm just a college student who does a lot of side work and landscaping type stuff usually. Dude, if you know a lot of people, then get them to sub this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. If I really hope that this channel keeps growing. Oh, you're from Florida. That's why. What school? I go to Worcester State University in Worcester, Massachusetts, and I will be graduating on May 19th. Is my graduation ceremony. Yeah, it's basically already overtime with 1.5 minutes left here in the third. The next goal is going to win this game. No, I have not gone to any of the Worcester State hockey games, unfortunately. They play off campus, so it's kind of a hassle to get there. So I have not. Oh, wow. You live 20 minutes from my school? That's pretty cool. I mean, I live an hour away from where I go to school. But, yeah, I know You know, I know the area pretty well now. Wow, law school, man. Good for you. I could never do that. Congratulations. Congratulations on law school, man. Trust me, I am done with school. I have had it with writing papers and doing assignments and stuff. I'm ready to work now. That would be pretty ridiculous if Vasi gets another behind-the-back glove save, because that save was ridiculous. Boston with one last push here at the end of the period. It's next goal is going to win this game, whether it's now or... Oh, no. Another horrendous turnover. Couldn't even get a shot off, though. That was a great defensive play. And it looks like we're going to overtime. Wow. Man, I'm tired. I didn't need this. This is going to be extremely stressful. But we've got another 18-minute intermission to do between. But we're going to overtime. 3-3 and third, off to overtime. I'm watching until someone wins. Yep, same. I'll be here till someone wins. Yep, school is very annoying, and it only gets worse as you get older. No, I didn't. This was the first year of the Railers playing games in Worcester, and I did not get to any games. I saw a lot of Sharks games, but in Providence when they played the Providence Bruins, not in Worcester. I didn't really leave campus much when I'm at school. And yes, college goes by very fast, like way faster than any other school that you've had so far. College absolutely flies by, even though it can get very annoying and be a pain in the ass. Yeah, no, I go to a lot of AHL games in Providence. Oh, only one. Yeah, I went to a lot of Providence Bruins games this year. I'm not sure exactly how many, but quite a few. Yeah, there might be heart attack time once this overtime starts. I was not ready for this, and really kind of not wanting it to go to overtime. Honestly, gonna lay back here for a bit. Oh, Bruins Panthers. That must have been a fun game. Let's check the subscriber count here. It always goes up during these live streams, and I appreciate every one of you who watch and have subscribed to this channel. Hey, Justin, how you doing, man? Thank you for being here. Oh, the 4-0 Panther shutout. Yes, I remember that game. Yeah, I think the Atlantic Division is definitely going to be stacked. I mean, you've got Boston on the rise. You've got Tampa Bay, who's really good. You've got Toronto, who's young and good. Florida is certainly an ascending team going up. The Atlantic Division has a very bright future. Yeah, I like football too. I'm a big football fan as well. But hockey's my number one sport. Football's my number two. So I am a big football fan. 122 subscribers now. So thank you to everyone who's subbed. I really, really appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. Yeah, those Sabres are... No, the Sabres are the... Well, points-wise, they're the worst team in the NHL. Thank you. I'm glad you love this stream. My favorite NHL team is the Boston Bruins. Do I like the Springfield Thunderbirds? Yeah, I mean, I'm a Providence Bruins fan because that's the closest team to me, and that's who I get to see a lot of. So I'm a Providence Bruins fan. But yeah, I like all the local hockey teams. I'm glad that hockey is so strong in Massachusetts, in Rhode Island, in this Northeast area. They're making you do a dance in gym with girls. Well, at least you get to dance with girls, dude. There's nothing wrong with that. Football, I'm a New England Patriots fan, huge Patriots fan. Been spoiled over the last few years. The Sabres are ascending next season with Dahlin and Eichel. We'll see. I thought that they would be better this year, and they weren't. But Dahlin is absolutely going to be a huge boost for them. And the Eichel is obviously really good. Red Sox fan? No, not really. I don't really have a team in baseball. I follow baseball as a whole, but I don't really have a team. I follow baseball a little bit. I watch games from time to time, but I really don't have any teams that I strongly like or anything. And I wouldn't call myself a fan of any team. I think the Lightning will win it all or not? They sure as hell have a good chance. Celtics fan, yes. Lightning do definitely have a chance to win it all. I think really all 8 teams left have a good chance of winning it. I mean, they're all really, really good teams. They all had over 100 points in the regular season. It's the best of the best playing right now in the NHL, and it's certainly the rest of the playoffs are going to be really, really tight and really, really good. But I think Nashville has a chance to win. Lightning have a chance. Pittsburgh has a chance. Boston has a chance if they can get by the Lightning. Winnipeg has a chance. San Jose, Vegas, yeah, Winnipeg's got a chance. There's every team left has a chance. Yeah, Gordon Hayward, his leg was only his ankle was only a little screwed up after that injury. Yeah. I mean, I really want the Bruins to win, but I also really want to go to bed. So we'll see how overtime goes. I just hope that no matter who wins, it's not a long overtime. I hope it's one of those overtimes where someone scores, right in the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Oh, Bucci overtime challenge on Twitter. I got to do that. Yeah, I do like the Bruins. Who do you guys think should be my picks for the Bucci overtime challenge on Twitter? I got to put my picks in before the overtime starts. So, I don't know. Do you guys participate in that? I do usually. You got to pick one player from each team to score. It's on Twitter. John Buccigross started it. It's you pick one player from each team on who's going to score in overtime, and you have to try and guess who the player that scores. And if you get, I don't know what happens if you get it right, but I think he probably retweets it or something. It's fun. You guys are thinking, ooh, McAvoy, Callahan, Point. Interesting. I'm thinking for the Bruins, I'm thinking Bergeron. I'm thinking Bergeron completes a hat trick to win it in overtime if the Bruins win it and win this game. Hedman for Tampa. See, Point, I could see doing it. Hedman could do it. Marchand could, although he's had a rough series. Damn, Callahan certainly. Overtime. Playoff overtimes are known for those gritty guys getting game-winning goals. All right. This is I'm gonna make my picks now. I strongly think Bergeron for Boston, and I'm gonna go with Callahan. You guys are strong on Callahan. Wow, I'm definitely spelling that wrong. How do you actually spell Callahan? Oh, Callahan. That's right.
Moving to a new city. Caring for your parents.
All right, so I just picked it. I picked Patrice Bergeron completing the hat trick for the Bruins if the Bruins win, and Ryan Callahan scoring the game-winning goal if Tampa Bay wins. So those are my picks, and we'll see how they turn out. I'm John. Matt hasn't really done much recently. He's been really busy with other stuff. He writes for a lot of other stuff, a lot of other sites and things, and he also is in college and has school stuff to do. So Matt hasn't done much lately, but I'm John, and I've done all the video stuff for this channel. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at that. I'm saying that Krug is probably done, and he is a massive loss for the Bruins. So even if the Bruins win this game, Krug is a massive, massive loss. I'm a Bruins fan. I'm from Massachusetts, so they're the hometown team, and they are. I've always been a Bruins fan and always will be. Yeah, rip Krug's ankle. And if your name's Jeff, why is your username Justin Rivera? That interesting, but hi, Jeff. Call you Oof? Okay, I'll just call you Oof then, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, rip Krug's ankle. It did not look good. From the start, I figured he had a dislocated ankle. That's a massive loss for the Bruins. But we're gonna get to see Nick Holden now, probably. Is the game still on? Yeah, it's going into overtime. But I can't. I'm not showing the game on here. Because I'm not getting a copyright strike for showing it. Yeah, left the arena in air cast. That makes sense. I knew right from looking at it that it was a major injury and a problem. So I would say Krug's probably done for the playoffs, and that is a massive, massive loss for the Bruins. He is their best offensive defenseman by far, as far as producing points. That is such a tough loss and really sucks. Torrey Krug got injured. I don't know if it's a dislocated ankle or a broken ankle or what, but it looked really bad when it happened, and it doesn't look good. KS here with the classic high school gym chants and like watching your high school basketball team play or something. Yeah, you did get here just in time for overtime. Overtime should be starting pretty soon. And yeah, Ryan Shazier on the Steelers. He's not paralyzed anymore, though. He can walk now, and he hopes to play again. So that's obviously a really good story coming out of that, because that looked really bad when it happened too. He's not going to play this season, but he hopes that in the future he'll be able to get back and play again.
Science is about convincing the world that what you're working on matters. I want to be making.
Ooh, really? That must have been scary to see live, because I saw the replay and it did not look good.
Players has it all. The world's best. A thrilling finishing stretch.
Hey, I mean, injuries are a part of hockey. Injuries happen for every team. Every team has players out or players playing through injury. It's just part of the game. And yeah, Boston has dealt with a lot of injuries, but so have a lot of other teams. So it's certainly not an excuse. Scream your name now? Nah, I'm not going to scream your name. I don't have a reason to do that. Yeah, they did. He did announce their pick for the draft, which is really cool. Here we go. Time for overtime. New ref. Wow. Brad Watson is reffing now because of Francois St. Laurent. When he went into the boards, did get hurt. So now Brad Watson has replaced Francois St. Laurent as the ref, as one of the refs in this game. So here we go, overtime hockey. Wow, Boston with a golden chance right off the start here. And now here comes Tampa, and they just turn the puck over. Yeah, get out of here with politics. Screw politics. I'm not here to talk politics. I'm here to talk hockey. I hate politics. All politicians suck. That's the end of story. All politicians suck. Boston is playing early on here like they want to end this game as quickly as possible. And they're also playing like they know that they need to win this game. This good first minute for them right out of the gate. But they got to finish something. Oh, nice. Krejci lost it. That was a really nice move, but then he lost it. Go! Oh! Come on. Doorstep chance for Krejci, and he flubbed the shot. Tampa's having trouble, though, getting the puck out. Boston's controlling it pretty well. Oh, my God. It just went wide. Deflected wide. What a shot block there. What a shot block there. Holy crap. Oh, my God. Well, Paquette probably saved the game with that shot block, but he took it on the hand and it hurt. Oh, that was a goal. This game was over, and Paquette sticks his hand out and makes a glove save. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that didn't feel good, that's for sure. Paquette will be lucky if that didn't break his hand or at least a finger. Oh, another good chance there. Backus kind of got a rinky-dink shot on goal there. Man. Oh! Playoff hockey, overtime hockey is just... Oh, Tampa almost just scored. This is so ridiculous. Literally, it can end at any time. Puck's out of the zone. Wow. This is ridiculous. 3-on-2 for Tampa. All right, Boston did get back, though. Oh, this is insane. Now Tampa with a big pushback. Boston had a good first few minutes, but now huge. Tampa just won. Game. This series is over. Series is over. This series is over. Sunday will be the last game of this series. Absolutely. Boston at this point is not going to go into Tampa Bay and win. How does this even go in? That's one of those just bounced in. Went off Gianta's skate. It went off Dan Girardi, and then so that's Dan Girardi's goal. Wow! Of all the people to score, Dan Girardi and Krug's done. So that's a huge blow to the Bruins' back end. This is series over. I mean, listen, Boston had going into the season there were no expectations for the Bruins. Like the Bruins were probably expected to at best be a wild card team. And, probably not even make the playoffs. So they've obviously had a tremendous season. And a second-round playoff loss is not a failure by any sense of the word. I mean, this has been a very good year for the Bruins. But they're done now. Yeah, at least they made it this far. I'm a Bruins fan. That's who I root for. But, yeah, I'm going to go to bed now. That was a brutal way to lose. But, and this series is over, I think. I think Tampa wins it in 5. So, thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I don't just do live streams. I do hockey content throughout the week. Tons of videos. Yeah, most people didn't even think that they were making the playoffs. So, thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next videos and my next live stream, which might be tomorrow night. I'm not exactly sure, but keep spreading the word about this channel. Let your friends know. Anyone that likes hockey, let them know. Tell them to sub, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much, and I'm going to sign off pretty quick here. Yeah, Tampa and Pittsburgh will be a hell of a series. So yeah, just please help this channel to grow. Thank you all so much, and maybe talk to you guys tomorrow night if I get to stream that Jets-Preds game. So talk to you guys then, and I'm gonna sign off now, and should have some more videos up tomorrow. Probably record some tomorrow, if not for sure on Sunday, and I did 3 today, so go check those out if you haven't already. And I'm really excited. I've got a new video series that I'm starting. I've been doing the hockey cards one. I'll be continuing that. And I've got a new one that I'm going to be starting soon. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much for watching, and talk to you guys soon.